what common misconceptions do home buyers have, and how do you address these?
Oh God, Rich, man, did you ever deal with first-time home buyers?
Yes,
Uh,
plenty of times. A
so
lot.
one of the people I talk about, or like I take a lot of advice from or watch, always says you need to have the heart of a teacher, right? You always have to be able to teach people. And when you're dealing with new first-time home buyers, like they just expect a lot of them still think they're gonna like get, a house that might be 300,000, they're gonna get it for 250. Like those, you because you hear these stories, but they're not the common story, especially not in a state like New Jersey. And I do think the other parts of the country are different, their markets, but this market is not like that. Like I tell people now, if you pay exactly what that house is worth, you got a deal because there's probably 10 other people that will pay a little bit more than it's worth.
Yeah.
So I think the big misconception for them is they think they're going to get this deal and be able to get a great deal. And sometimes it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying in the last 5 years, that hasn't really been the case. Um, Other misconceptions. Oh God, I had something today. These people are buying it. Well, the closing got pushed back a day, right? This was something I found that it's getting pushed back. And people call me and say, oh, well, they're breaching the contract. We want money off. And I'm like, well, you're not going to get money off because they have to move the closing date.
Yeah.
That's not, so they think that they have a lot more control, these first time home buyers, and they don't. Or they're always expecting, oh, well, will they leave the furniture in there? And I was like, well, maybe, but maybe not. So I think their expectations might be a little too high because a lot of times the only things you see on some of the social media are like success stories. Most people are putting out there, yeah, I paid full price and got screwed, or I paid over too much. They're putting how they got these deals and this and that, and that's what you're seeing, these highlight reels.
Yeah.
So their expectations may be a little too high. I try to bring them down and be reasonable and say, hey, and I dealt with this early in COVID where I wrote 16 contracts for a kid. And I got his expectations where we only went below asking price out of one of those 16 and never got any of the, and finally got the 16th contract. So that was quite a journey. So, but after 4 or 5 of those, he started to really understand. He changed his expectations quite a bit.